Miss Aliash's advisory. Mayor Chemerinsky is a great basketball player who's very kind.
Mayor, for your empathetic nature and your wisdom, we honor you.
Eli Farshi brings great energy and laughter wherever he goes.
Eli, for your witty sense of humor and your friendship, we honor you.
Ethan Gabayon always warms up the day with his personality.
Ethan, for your genuine kindness and your academic excellence, we honor you.
Leah Galati is a very good friend to everyone.
Leah, for your sincerity and your maturity, we honor you.
Noah Heffron is a great athlete who is very helpful and kind.
Noah, for your generous heart and your integrity, we honor you.
Tess Karubian makes everyone laugh and has the sweetest heart.
Tess, for your vivacious personality and your joyfulness, we honor you.
Brandon Klein is an all-around caring and supportive athlete who is amazing at basketball.
Brandon, for your kindness and your spirit, we honor you.
Becca Lieberman is one of the kindest people you could ever meet and is a very good friend.
Becca, for your sensibility and your hard work, we honor you.
Andre Madahi is a great friend who can make you happy at all times. Plus, he's great at basketball.
Andre, for your charismatic leadership and your humble strength, we honor you.
Jasmine Maroney is very caring and is always a lot of fun.
Jasmine, for your loyalty and your gentle demeanor, we honor you.
Ashley Ohepshalom is super sweet, funny, and loyal, and she always has my back.
Ashley, for your generous and kind heart and your academic excellence, we honor you.
Samantha Sims is a very reliable person who is a great friend and will be there for you when you need it.
Samantha, for your leadership and your determination, we honor you.
Senor Badkin's advisory. Emma Herskew's kindness for others shines through.
Emma, for your insightful nature and your friendship, we honor you.
Tristan Kohanim will one day perform in front of a huge crowd, either as a Grammy Award-winning musician or a stand-up comedian.
Tristan, for your spirit and your gentle demeanor, we honor you.
Samantha Lerner is a good leader who pushes others to be the best they can be.
Samantha, for your leadership and your integrity, we honor you.
Cooper Littlestone's care for others is only exceeded by his sense of humor.
Cooper, for your kindness and your warm personality, we honor you.
Andrew Pokervon will one day be a broadcaster for his favorite team ever, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Andrew, for your friendly nature and your sports enthusiasm, we honor you.
Zachary Paul has a genuine care for his peers and teachers and will one day be a mathematician.
Zachary, for your congeniality and your joyfulness, we honor you.
Ori Shishua loves the Dallas Cowboys and will one day be their quarterback.
Ori, for your affability and your positive attitude, we honor you.
Allison Silverstein is so funny and kind and will star on Broadway.
Allison, for your creativity and your dynamic performances, we honor you.
Emma Soha is an amazing dancer and a kind and loyal friend.
Emma, for your sweet kindness and your commitment to others, we honor you.
Noah Sweet is a talented singer and performer who lives up to her name.
Noah, for your calm nature and your thoughtfulness, we honor you.
Eli Wolf's intelligence and kindness towards others makes him truly exceptional.
Eli, for your sensibility and your dedication to excellence, we honor you.
Miss Collins Advisory. Emma Berman is so fashionable that she will own her own clothing line one day.
Emma, for your independent nature and your intellectual curiosity, we honor you.
Rania Diller Picard will one day get her own poetry book published.
Rania, for your empathy and your maturity, we honor you.
Noah Faruzinfar will one day be the President of the United States.
Noah, for your leadership and your integrity, we honor you.
Isabella Green will be a famous comedian because she is absolutely hilarious.
Izzy, for your reliability and your spirit, we honor you.
Lachlan Lasky Nielsen is such a good skater that he will be the next Tony Hawk.
Lachlan, for your generosity and your sense of humor, we honor you.
Alex Malikmer has a great sense of humor and tells great jokes.
Alex, for your wit and your outgoing nature, we honor you.
Ryan Mogadam is such a good athlete that he will most likely become an NBA player.
Ryan, for your sense of style and your smooth jump shot, we honor you.
Melina Rabani will one day make the front cover of Vogue.
Melina, for your kindness and your maturity, we honor you.
Bailey Savidson will most likely be the next Steve Jobs.
Bailey, for your curiosity and your sense of humor, we honor you.
David Stein will be the next NBA player to also appear in The Masked Singer.
David, for your empathy and your perseverance, we honor you.
Samara Stern is such a good singer that she will probably have an album of her own.
Samara, for your creativity and joyful nature, we honor you.
Miss Dominguez's Advisory. Dana Alden is very welcoming and friendly. She always includes others in the conversation.
Dana, for your sincerity and your adaptability, we honor you.
Daniel Danishkar will be a well-known athlete, maybe the next Tom Brady.
Daniel, for your enthusiasm and your sense of humor, we honor you.
Noah Gispin will one day be an award-winning actress.
Noah, for your diligence and your creativity, we honor you.
Hannah Golden is the biggest Friends fan and also a great friend.
Hannah, for your kindness and for your friendship, we honor you.
Benjamin Hartman never fails to make anybody and everybody in our advisory laugh.
Benjamin, for your leadership and your exuberance, we honor you.
Hadley Hashem will one day have her own art show.
Hadley, for your dedication and your determination, we honor you.
Shepard Johnson will become the next tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Shepard, for your wit and your empathy, we honor you.
Rebecca Caton is the sweetest soul and an amazing singer who makes awesome muffins.
Rebecca, for your humanity and your commitment to justice, we honor you.
Oliver Kohankabir will one day be an Olympian.
Oliver, for your keen insight and your maturity, we honor you.
Cy Torkin will be a star in the NBA.
Cy, for your ambition and your self-advocacy, we honor you.
Abigail Yagubi will one day win the Great British Bake Off.
Abby, for your sincerity and your artistry, we honor you.
Ashton Sahabian's unique art projects will one day be displayed at the Met.
Ashton, for your congeniality and your flexibility, we honor you.
Miss Harrell's advisory. Shira Abwaf is kind and modest and could have a serious future as a rocket scientist.
Shira, for your respectful personality and your genuine kindness, we honor you.
Ori Avidor will be a humble expert at anything he does.
Ori, for your humble nature and your dignity, we honor you.
Ariel Friedman has great perseverance and patience and might play video games professionally one day.
Ariel, for your video game mastery and your jolly sense of humor, we honor you.
Joshua Gabe will innovate and help launch the next technological revolution.
Josh, for your hard work and your leadership, we honor you.
Naomi Love will either be an Olympic athlete or a Nobel Prize winner. We're just not sure which one.
Nomi, for your academic excellence and your love of reading, we honor you.
Liana Malkmer has a very keen eye and will be a fashion trendsetter.
Liana, for your loyalty and your generous heart, we honor you.
Raphael Ohebsian will be a studious and hardworking businessman or professional athlete.
Rafi, for your sincere personality and your fashion sense, we honor you.
Adam Rosenberg is so incredibly dedicated and good at hockey. It's most likely his future.
Adam, for your devotion to hockey and your friendship, we honor you.
Eli Schwartz is creative enough to think up solutions to the most unsolvable problem.
Eli, for your outstanding inquisitiveness and your friendly personality, we honor you.
Chloe Sholian's creativity will allow her to succeed in fashion and art.
Chloe, for your trusted friendship and your gentle strength, we honor you.
Bruno Wolf finds humor in the most serious of situations.
Bruno, for your wisdom and your clever sense of humor, we honor you.
Mr. Madnikoff's advisory. Aaron Bina will use his culinary talents to one day create the perfect salad at his award-winning restaurant.
Aaron, for your conscientious nature and your friendship, we honor you.
Addison Cooper is sweet, caring, and calm, and will be a great leader in whatever field she chooses.
Addison, for your genuine kindness and your love of learning, we honor you.
Piper Kaplan will be a leading animal rights activist.
Piper, for your creativity and your love of animals, we honor you.
David McNamara is most likely to become a politician when he's older.
David, for your independent mind and your boldness, we honor you.
Julian Paul will one day be an engineer who will create the first flying car.
Julian, for your friendly nature and your sense of humor, we honor you.
Yael Rotem Simone will become an artist or an activist.
Yael, for your empathy and your lively spirit, we honor you.
Maddie Schwartz will one day argue in front of the Supreme Court because she can convince anyone of anything.
Madeline, for your loyalty to friends and your enthusiasm, we honor you.
Alexa Shadgu will continue to be a friend to depend on.
Alexa, for your hard work and your smiling presence, we honor you.
Dylan Shaulian will either be a philosopher or a World Cup champion.
Dylan, for your witty conversation and your perseverance, we honor you.
Oliver Sharafian is most likely to become a comedian.
Oliver, for your friendship and your sense of humor, we honor you.
Sam Wolf is smart, amazing, and kind, and may be a future president.
Samuel, for your empathetic nature and your academic excellence, we honor you.
Mr. Raff's advisory. Miel Balor's laughter is truly the best medicine.
Miel, for your warmth and your congeniality, we honor you.
Rihanna Fisher's music is so good you would think it's a famous artist from the other room.
Rihanna, for your passion and your plethora of interests, we honor you.
Jay Pritzker's keen mind and easygoing attitude makes him a great person to work with and be around.
Jay, for your succinct communication and your adaptability, we honor you.
Noah Rad is very kind and he's one of the funniest people.
Noah, for your generous spirit and your natural leadership, we honor you.
Taylor Ramirez's comedic personality can leave us laughing for hours.
Taylor, for your authentic nature and your intellectual rigor, we honor you.
Tola Schwartz is a very down-to-earth person and is always there for you when you need her.
Tola, for your wit and your focus, we honor you.
Matthew Soleimani will be featured repeatedly on Bloomberg News stock market updates.
Matthew, for your empathy and your advocacy, we honor you.
Gavin Torbati is kind, thoughtful, and maybe the next Manu Ginobili.
Gavin, for your level-headedness and your sense of humor, we honor you.
Brandon Yasharim could go down in the Guinness Book of World Records as the man with the most talents.
Brandon, for your curiosity and your integrity, we honor you.
Eitan Zakai is sure to be successful because he is so diligent and passionate.
Eitan, for your diligence and your grace, we honor you.
Mr. Turner's advisory. Daniel Abayan is confident and will always help others to find their way.
Daniel, for your strong work ethic and your empathetic nature, we honor you.
Jasmine Abayan is so fun and joyful. She will always put a smile on your face.
Jasmine, for your joyful spirit and your positive energy, we honor you.
Emma Banofshaha is a genuinely caring person and loyal friend who always includes everyone.
Emma, for your upbeat personality and your everyday resolve, we honor you.
Reese Dembo is a truly humble leader because she is so kind and can explain anything to anyone.
Reese, for your composure and your great discernment, we honor you.
Shayna Agbali is so funny. She will definitely be a comedian one day.
Shayna, for your care of others and your conviction, we honor you.
Esri Elman is an amazing combination of curiosity, a great sense of humor, and a smooth jump shot.
Esri, for your steadfast loyalty and your strong leadership, we honor you.
Mason Hill is a smart and kind person and a passionate debater as well.
Mason, for your amazing perseverance and your wonderful optimism, we honor you.
Avital Hoppenstand is a great friend who makes all those around her feel appreciated.
Avital, for your creative mind and your quiet strength, we honor you.
Nika Kaluian is a sweet, kind-hearted, trustworthy person who is a good friend.
Nika, for your pleasant personality and your dependable nature, we honor you.
Connor Klein is a great tennis player and someone who will always put a smile on your face.
Connor, for your competitive spirit and your athletic leadership, we honor you.
Alexander Kohanim is the life of the party and will always make you laugh.
Alexander, for your vitality and your humor, we honor you.
Jacob Miller is a nice and caring person who always asks questions that you would never think of.
Jacob, for your flexibility and your compassionate heart, we honor you.
Ryan Moss has such a kind heart and will never hesitate to help you with anything.
Ryan, for your strong leadership and your creativity, we honor you.